Hey, it's me, Kelly. Welcome back. I missed a week. Sorry. I was very depressed, but I will go through both episodes. I'm mostly just doing this for myself at this point. My last video didn't really get very much views. Um, and that's okay. I don't even care. I kind of do these like experimentally, I guess, and just as a way to be creative. So if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that's fine. I like it, and I really am enjoying this season of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I like these glasses. I never really wear them. This is not sponsored, but Zlul, those motherfuckers know how to give you an ad. Like, it's a place you get glasses online, but they're super fucking cheap. These are like probably $7 frames. And then it's not even that much money to get your prescription in them. This is not an ad. But just know that if you do end up using that website, you're gonna get so much ads from them, and it's gonna be ridiculous, and you're gonna end up buying way too much glasses. It just is what it is. So the ones that I have that are clear are also from there. And then I had these librarian glasses from there too. 1 minute. So I think I've worn these ones in a video before. These are the ones that I wear like every day, but they fall off of my face. So that's why I'm trying to get used to that pair. Okay, these are the ones that I wear, but they fall off. I got them because they look like my original pair, which is this pair. And this is the one that I used to wear all the time. But when I was dyeing my hair, I got this like thing on it in the middle, and it looks like I have a unibrow. When I wear them, you can't tell because of the lighting, but that's why I don't wear these anymore. But yeah, I like these. I feel like they fit my face like pretty well. And then these are the librarian pair. I can't bring myself to wear them. That's one thing about buying shit online like this, is that you end up buying shit like this and regretting it. I can't. They just seem very fun and extra. I don't know. I don't know. But I love Nicole Byer, and she's kind of the reason why I make this videos is for the 90 days, because she has a podcast about 90 Day, but we share that in common. And she's doing reviews, and I'm like, shit, I have shit to say too, so I'm gonna do reviews. Now I have like all my glasses like sitting around me, like a weird like fucking seance for my eyeballs. My booby can and make them see right again, like when I was little. Anyways, so she wears like huge glasses, and I'm like, I kind of wanted some like hers. But yeah, it does not work for me. It works for her, but not for me. So be yourself. But yeah, this is before the 90 days. I had recapped the premiere. I thought I wasn't recording. I was about to freak out, but it is. I have a video on the first episode is up already. I've been depressed. And that's just what it is. Like, let's end the stigma, you guys, on like mental health and all that shit. Like, if you're depressed, just say that. Like, I ain't gonna make no type of excuses. I've literally not been able to get on my bed. And that's the explanation. I recently like stopped working at my old job, and I've been trying to get a new job, and it's been like a really big struggle for me. And I was supposed to start another job, and I've been so fucking out of it. I missed the orientation. And I could have been like a normal person and just like called them and, you know, explain, oh, I'm sorry, I missed the orientation. I really wanted to go, blah, 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 and then see if they would give me another chance. But then my anxiety brain kicked in, and then it was like, no, absolutely not. You cannot do that. You need to find another job right now. So I found another job, and I'm starting on Monday. And that's what she missed on Glee. So that's kind of what I'm going through right now. I got off of medication that I've been on for 3 years, Olomicto, and that's been hell. I've been in withdrawals. Um, I didn't stop it, like, I hate the expression cold turkey, but I don't know what else to like call it. I didn't stop it abruptly or anything. I've been tapering and I'm still on half a pill a day. Um, but even just going down, I went half a dose for a week and then I went half of a dose for another week and I'm continuing that until I run out. I think I have like 3 days left, I guess. And then I think going down to nothing, that'll be like the last like leg of this journey. Oh, my boyfriend's hitting the road. Hey Google, text Justin. Bitch, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this Google. I just ended a long-term job that I had. I got off a really powerful medication that I've been on for 3 years, and I've been on the job search and trying to teach summer school and like doing all this shit. Like, girl, chill. Like, you gotta give yourself grace. So that was just me doing CBT on myself. But nobody came here for this. They came here for 90 Day Fiance. So, anyways, in conclusion, I've been bad, but I'm getting better. And let's talk about 90 Day. Okay, we got 30 minutes to do this because I gotta start cooking. Because I told my man I would cook for him. He's been working hard too, honestly. So I just trying to be nice. Usually he cooks for me, low-key. But yeah. 30 minutes. Let's go. Gino and Jasmine. So this is episode 2. It's called Say Anything. Basically, Jasmine's acting a fool for this man who ain't shit. And I feel bad. It's bad here in episode 2, and it gets worse in episode 3. And I can only assume it goes down from here, so I don't even want to watch this, like, honestly. Like, it's sad. Like, this lady needs some self-respect or something. Like, she can't read the room and, like, see that Gino's really just, like, not into her anymore. Is what's up. And I think she's just, like, she's falling, man. She's, like, just trying to, like, grab onto anything. And she's stuck on the, like, sex situation, which is that he doesn't want to hook up with her. And he says it's because when she like talks about money and everything, it like turns him off. But come on, like, that shouldn't matter. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And I just really, this is pretty personal. I used to be so, like, open, I guess I could say, like, sexually and, like, talk about that shit, like, so freely. But now I'm just kind of like, oh, no, not butt plugs. So her friends brought her some butt plugs because she, is trying to get ready to do some anal, I guess. And I have a very hard time believing that this man is gonna come through the back door when he won't even go through the front door, is what I'm getting from this. I don't think he's coming over. Like, it's just that on that. Like, they have no chemistry. They never had any chemistry. I don't know why they are together. I do like Jasmine. I think she's cool. Gino has nothing going for him. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm still confused on why they're still together. I am speechless, honestly. I don't know what to say. Some things I have written down. I was shocked. Okay, so his accent sounds so North Dakota, and that's where I live. When he talks, sometimes I'm just like, he sounds so North Dakota, but he's from Michigan. And then people are saying that too. They're like, how is Jasmine gonna like feel when she's in Michigan? Like, is she gonna like it? Probably not, because it's kind of like middle of America, which we all know is trash, especially compared to where she lives. So she had moved into that luxury apartment, and it's beautiful, and it's on the water and everything, and she's living among like rich ass people and like all this shit. um and the reason she did that is because keeps saying like, oh, your visa is gonna be ready, oh, your visa is gonna be ready, like this, that, and the third. And she's like, okay, well then, if this is truly my last month, let me live somewhere real fancy for the last month. And you can tell she's nickel and diming him, but hey. Hey, I guess that's just how it's gonna be. And then in episode 3, I'll just skip ahead so I don't have to go through the whole roster again. Basically, it's possibly their last time in Panama before the K1. He's here now, and she's just trying to get freaky. She's like, we could try out the bed, we could try out the bed. Like, she's just basically like flinging herself at him, and he's like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. He's really not into it at all. He put his dirty shoes on the bed. He just lays down like face down, like he didn't want to like be with her and everything. At that point, she just needs to like let it rest. And then she's trying to like cook food for him. Like I said, I was about to do for my man. Now listen, my situation is nothing like hers, but she's trying to cook, and then she asks him to like cut the beet or whatever that was, and he goes, no, I don't have the proper equipment, I don't have the proper equipment. And he says this so much times, and she gets real upset. Now she's crying, and he's just being a dick. It's like, just cut it with the fucking knife. Like, I don't know what I want. And he's like, I will not do it without a cutting board. You know what my man did? Because I get it. I get where Jasmine's coming from. Because she said, like, growing up, we didn't have, like, a lot of, like, extra shit in the house. So we just had to, like, make do with what we did have. And, I can kind of relate to, like, a point, I guess, where like they have cutting boards and everything at like at my house, but we don't have like all the like extra like fucking doodads, and maybe when I cook it's not like proper, but you just kind of be creative and make do with what you have. So yeah, you might be slicing something on a plate instead of a cutting board, okay, whatever. You know, you might be mixing something with like a mixer that doesn't work, so now you're just hand mixing it. Like, that's what we ended up doing. Or like using like a Ninja as like a food processor. I don't know, shit like that. It's like you have to be creative sometimes, and that's what it is. Like, we had dinner. We only had like one knife. We had to pass it around. It's just, if you grew up in a house like that, you understand. And then when I had roommates too, they would be like, why are you starting out with a fork? Why aren't you using like one of those whole pasta things? And I'm like, I never like crossed my mind to have that like weird looking spoon fork thing. I just stir it with a fork because it works. I am not Chef Boyardee. I am Kelly, and I am just gonna get it done and eat, and like that's literally it. So I get it, and he's just being a dick about it, and my roommates were dicks about it too. Like, I don't need to tell you, she had like sorry Ashton, like we're friends now, but she had like a paper towel holder, and I accidentally broke it, and she got mad. I'm like, listen, you don't even need a paper towel holder, just put the thing on the counter, you don't need it. So yeah, unnecessary shit. We just make it harder for ourselves, honestly. So that's all that's about. But yeah, Jasmine, I forgot like what I was gonna say. So I didn't have a cutting board. You know what my man did? He bought me one. simple as that. It was like $5 from like Walmart or some shit. Bought me one. Didn't have a can opener. That bothered him. Got me one. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If it bothers you that much and it's inexpensive, just like go do it. Because she's obviously unbothered. So this is about you, sir. Okay, Riley and Violet. Basically, not a lot happens in episode 2. He's going to see his dad. It was really cute. Apparently, his dad got sick last year and he's older, and so he goes sees him every Friday. And his dad is from Trinidad, and he's making him food. And then it was brought to Riley's attention that one time he and Violet weren't like on good terms, and she went and texted his dad 150 times. So that is concerning. And he didn't know about it. Now he does, and he's like, He's thinking about hiring a private investigator, but he's kind of on the fence because if she finds out, it's gonna be bad. So yeah, and that's all that really happened on that one. So Violet and Riley, just the episode. He's going to Vietnam. He's packing his bag, and he got her presents, and looks real cute and everything. And his friend's giving him a ride. She's also gonna watch his dog. He's still upset about the text, but he wants to overstand. He's like, I don't even want to understand. I want to overstand what's happening with her. And then when he's at the airport, he makes a friend, another old man, going to see his foreign girlfriend from Asia named Tony. He's like, this is Tony, we're friends now. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then we finally get to meet Violet, and she is a math teacher. She says she's a sweet woman, but she's also a strong woman. She says she always gets her way. And they've known each other for 2 years. She's just telling her friends now. And her Vietnamese talking voice is so fucking different than her English talking voice. I wasn't looking at the screen, and I was like, who is that talking? And I was like, oh shit, that's her. She sounded like 2 different people. That's crazy. I know language is different, but that's wild that her voice is so different. Because like when I'm in EL, like working with the EL students, like most of them speak Spanish or Nepali, and like their voices are pretty much the same in both languages. But her voice, man, that really threw me off. I was like, that's crazy. Like obviously I've heard people be bilingual before, but it would sound the same. I've never like seen something like that. That is crazy. I bet it's like a thing and it's common, but I also don't know anybody who speaks that language. So yeah, except for people at the nail salon. Much to think about. My tripod broke because I was messing with it too much, trying to get the best angle. So that's what you get. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so Tyree and Carmela, aka Christian the catfish. In the second episode, where we're at is that the producers have a voice memo recording interview thing from Christian, and they're saying like, oh, you can listen to it. So he's with his siblings and they were gonna listen to it, and he gets overwhelmed and he leaves, and he can't bring himself to listen to it, I guess. Basically, he says he's seen catfish. He doesn't know why he didn't catch on. They had asked him for money, he said, in 2019, and he's like, nah man, I don't have any. And then 2020, and then he started sending like $100 or $200 a month. And yeah, that's pretty much that. But yeah, his siblings didn't know that he had even like been in it online relationship, and his sister's like, I thought you were asexual. So I guess he didn't like talk about that shit at all. And he's just protecting himself. But yeah, they had dated for 3 years, and then apparently he went to Barbados, and he told him he was going to Barbados, but not why. And she didn't show up. He was just like kind of like there awkwardly, like that emoji or like a Summer Walker meme. But yeah, and then he walks out, Rose gets in, and it's really sad. And then on the next episode, basically he's with his sister again, and they're trying to reverse image search for pictures to see, you know, if they could find like the real person whose pictures it is, but they can't find anything. So I don't know what this tells us, honestly. Maybe her pictures are like her friends or some shit, or like Catfish's friend or somebody, or sister. I don't know. But he's like, I still have hope that it's her. She ain't blocked me or anything yet. So story continues. I feel bad for this man. So Amanda and Resin, I said I'm not gonna talk about her so much. So honestly, they just meet at the airport. She goes to his apartment, and she's just really cold and like standoffish. And in the third episode, she's like, what if I leave early? There's so much said about her already. I already said my piece is that I think she's like mentally like unstable, which yes, of course, like her husband just died, and I found out that her mom and her dad and her sister all died recently too. That's a lot. So it's bad. It's so bad. Like, this lady has no business dating. None at all. Like, 4 months. It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't really have anything else to say. So Sheila and David, we get to meet Sheila. She's pretty cool. She is playing with her son, and she's riding a little, I don't know if that was her or not. She's with her parents. She lives with them, and her house is destroyed. There's a lot of damage, and they're still living in it, which sucks, but hopefully their situation gets better. As we know, like a fire hit it and a typhoon. That's crazy. I feel bad. When it rains, it pours, literally. She's hearing impaired because she put a broom in her ear when she was little. I put aluminum foil in my ear. When I was little, like, kids just be putting shit in their ears. I should be lucky that I am not hearing impaired. I do say what a lot. But yeah, she's trying to buy something sexy for her man, David. And she said that she always horny and that he showed her his dick. And that it's a rat. I'm not surprised, honestly. But anyways, he's flying out to the Philippines, and his friend is bringing him, and they have like the same mannerisms. It was pretty funny. And yeah, he wants to get engaged. And he's worried about being in the airport, not hearing, and that does sound scary. But he has to just be extra vigilant. Yeah, nothing really happened there, honestly. And then I was so excited. We meet our new friend, Miss Misha, 43, Minnesota. As I said, I live in North Dakota. I'm very close. We're neighbors, basically. But yeah, she steps in her green dress. I'm like, okay, Miss Green Dress. I thought she was gonna be a lawyer because it looked like she was like literally walking into a courtroom, but it turns out it's a church. It's like, you know, a Catholic church, and I started getting flashbacks, especially when they're doing the fucking prayers, because a bitch grew up in Catholic school. A bitch grew up in Catholic school. That's what my thing's sitting on. So immediately I like her. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. And she said that she had a vision while she was vacuuming her living room of like 2 sons, and that's how she got I need to be Catholic right now. She read the Bible beginning to the end, and then she couldn't stop talking about church. So her friends got kind of bored with her, which sucks, but she met this guy online named Nicola, and he's in Israel. And they hit it off. She started working for the Catholic Church. She used to be a reporter, and now she works for the church. And he runs like a Catholic like prayer website. So I thought that went good together. And yeah, she has 2 kids from a previous relationship with a Swedish exchange student. And they seem cool, but they're hesitant because they want to make sure that he's not going to judge them, and hopefully he won't. They're 17 and 19, so pretty much getting to be adults so they can do what they want. But yeah, I hope they don't get too much judgment from him. But yeah, so far I like her. She kind of reminds me a little bit of Darcy, just a little bit, in the sense of like her personality. Yeah, but I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, that's this episode 2 and 3. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully I'll put out 4 in a timely manner. But I gotta go. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.